What's poppin', y'all? It's your boy Flooded Castle back with a fresh hot take. And if you rockin' with the video, hit that like button. And if you rockin' with my content, hit that subscribe button. Alright, so it looked like 42 Dugg's legal problems has finally reached a resolution. The Detroit rapper has officially been sentenced to 1 year in prison. Back in March, 42 Dugg pleaded guilty to prison evasion in connection with a weapons charge stemming from his original conviction in 2010 for carjacking and felony firearms possession. Initially, the prosecutors agreed to recommend a 6-month sentence. However, the district court judge residing over the case overruled it, suggesting that the rapper could serve the maximum 5 years. Now, according to the Detroit News, Dugg has formally been sentenced to 1 year behind bars for failing to report to jail. In addition to the sentence, he'll also be required to serve 3 years of supervised release, pay a $20,000 fine, and refrain from using illegal drugs. But 42 Dugg ain't the only one going to jail. Prize, a member of the rap group called the Fugees, was found guilty Wednesday for his involvement in an international conspiracy scheme in which millions of dollars in foreign money was used for the purpose of influencing U.S. government officials. According to TMZ, Prize was found guilty on all 10 accounts and could face up to 20 years in prison. According to documents, Prize made separate donations to the campaigns of Barack Obama and Donald Trump with money supplied to him by Harlow, the alleged mastermind behind the One Malaysia Development Burhead scandal. Through his contributions, Lowe wanted to take advantage of Price's alleged relationship with Obama and connect with someone associated with the Trump administration who could bury an embezzlement case. Price was originally approached with a deal with the feds that would have tossed out all charges. All he had to do was return a portion of the $74 million seized from his 4 bank accounts. He refused, in which his rejection was met with a superseding indictment that added 8 more criminal charges, including bank fraud, concealment of material facts, witness tampering, violating the Foreign Agents Registration Act, and working as an unregistered agent of the People's Republic of China. I don't think he has a date for his sentencing yet. This story is still in development. But in other news, Boosie returned to Vlad TV for his latest interview. They started off by talking about how Boosie had called T.I. a rap for telling the story about snitching on his dead cousin. The two rappers have since squashed the beef, with Boosie revealing it was a phone call that helped dead the issue. Boosie calling out T.I. led to a wild back and forth between the two rappers back in February. Tip initially clapped back and then claimed he made the story up about snitching on his dead cousin. Tip later brought his police paperwork to a restaurant to prove he wasn't snitching. Earlier this month, Boosie and T.I. ran into each other at the airport and appeared to be on good terms. Now I gotta give respect where respect is due. It take a real nigga to admit he was wrong in a situation and offer an apology. These two been in the rap game together for a long time, and I'm sure they been cool with each other for a little minute. Ain't no reason now to start beefing over something petty, especially since y'all know each other for so long. So yeah, salute to Boosie for that one. And recently on social media, it seems like Young Thug appeared to still be standing by Gunna, showing love to his YSL artists in a subtle and relatively unexpected way. Some close watching fans noticed on Thursday that Thugger had updated his Instagram bio link, which was a link to Gunna's last album, DS Forever. But then the link quickly disappeared when other fans went to Young Thug's IG as well. Kinda makes me wonder who's running his page. Thug's post seems to speak to the pair being on good terms, and Gunna himself has long since denied any allegations of him snitching. Gunna was released from jail in December after signing an Alfred plea and in turn pleading guilty to a racketeering conspiracy charge. He was sentenced to 5 years with 1 year served due to the time he spent behind bars after being arrested last May, leading many to believe he snitched on his longtime collaborator and label head. Thug's updated bio also arrives as he filed a 4th motion for bond in the RICO case, arguing that the ongoing trial is taking a toll on his health. In his motion, Still maintained the Atlanta rapper's innocence and argued that he has previously put forth compelling evidence without doubt that conditions can be imposed which permit bond to be set. The lawyer told ABC News that Dugg, real name Jeffrey Williams, does not pose a risk to society and should be released from jail as he awaits trial. Still added that his client, who's been present in court since January when jury selection began, is sleep deprived because he wakes up at 4 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m., and doesn't return to jail until late, a routine that is interfering with his ability to be prepared for trial. He's been locked up since last year. And last but not least, Jack Harlow's been making some heavy claims on his new project Jackman. The new mixtape, which the Louisville rapper announced on Wednesday and dropped on Friday, includes a new song called They Don't Love It, where he argues to be as lyrically talented as Eminem. The internet had a lot to say about Jack Harlow's outrageous bars, with a few people pushing back on his claim on Twitter. Jackman serves as the follow-up to his 2022 Come Home the Kids Miss You, which debuted at number 3 on the Billboard 200, with an estimated 113,000 total album equivalent units sold in its first week. The number 3 finish was a 2-spot improvement over Harlow's debut album, That's What They All Say, which peaked at number 5 back in 2020. New music aside, Harlow is in his film bag right now too, with the release of the new trailer for White Men Can't Jump, which arrives next month. He was also recently added to the cast of Apple's forthcoming film The Instigators, alongside a decent cast that includes Matt Damon and Casey Affleck. And lastly, Harlow was also recently honored with the Thomas A. Edison Award in his hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. But alright y'all, that's my hot take for the day. If you rocking with the video, hit that like button. And if you rocking with my content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter @FloodedCastle. You can always hit my DMs with fresh ideas or something you want me to talk about. And as always, stay smooth. I'm out.